Well, hello everyone, and welcome to our Thursday night EVE Online stream. Hopefully everyone had a wonderful week up to this point. There's more week left, obviously. But yeah, hopefully it's going good for you all. We're glad you're here, and we're gonna go do some wormhole diving, as the prompt said, for fun and profit. So let's see what we can get up to tonight. Alright, so this is the situation before. There's just one signature in the system. Usually when there's just one left, that means someone's been through the system and like done everything else here. But the one signature that's left over is a wormhole, because I mean, you can get rid of them, technically. It's just a little bit more challenging than some of the other things, so. Get to a nice safe spot and scan down whatever this is. And by a nice safe spot, I mean a nice safe spot. There you go. Thank you, moderator, for the reminder. If anyone's not currently following, or if you're watching this on YouTube, liking or subscribing videos, go ahead and do that, because it just helps us out and gives us the opportunity to continue making more. So, while we're thinking about it, let's go ahead and launch our probes here. And like I said, let's scan down this one signature and see what it is. My money is on a wormhole, because typically when there's just one signature in a system left over from the activities of the day, it's a wormhole. We'll start at 8 AU. And if it is wormhole, hopefully it's one that we can jump into. It has been around for at least a couple hours. No, it's a combat site. Interesting. We don't need a combat site, we need a wormhole. So let's go ahead and just jump on over to the next system. That's disappointing. Yeah. I was hoping that it was going to be a wormhole, but no. Apparently not. That's okay. We'll find one. No doubt in my mind. Jump over here next door, see if they got any signatures for us, and go from there. You know, sometimes we get lucky, they're right there in system, and sometimes we gotta track them down. So no unknown signatures here, so let's go ahead and try the next system. That's not usually where we go next, but we'll just do it tonight, why not? More often than not, I'll go in alphabetical order. But yeah, not tonight. Salvager Noctis. Type Noctis. I saw someone with a Mackinaw named Mackinaw earlier. Like, what a great and creative name for your ship. Okay, so we do have at least one signature here. Let's go ahead and get to our safe. Got some Artesian Lancers hanging out around the gates. No worries, we won't attack them, and they will leave us alone as well. Alright, let's get those probes on out, get our map up. And see about scanning down this signature here. There we go. A little stereo sound going there. At least for me. I don't know how it translates to y'all. But it goes from like one ear to the other when you hold it too long. Kind of cool. But yeah, I figured tonight we would avoid the abyssal dead spaces where without any other player interaction I can die because really just my own stupidity makes me do dumb stuff. Whereas with wormholing, there are ways to stupidly kill myself on accident. It's just a lot harder. Well, it's not a lot harder, but I know what to avoid to not do it. And so the risk is more from like other players doing stuff to us and not us just doing something really dumb. Hey, we've got our wormhole. At least, hopefully. Let's warp in here and see if it's one that we can enter safely. Honestly, I don't care what class it is even. We can use it as a gateway to another wormhole if need be. I just need it to have at least 4 hours left on it, ideally, so we can spend the whole stream in there. No, it's EOL. End of its natural lifetime. Dang it. That's just not what we want. Alright, let's go back and check out one of the other systems in the local area here. That's disappointing. You find a wormhole and it's just, you can't go in. I thought from the look maybe, but I was really kind of hoping. But no, not tonight. And let me get rid of these. Leftover bookmarks from earlier today. I don't know what that was about. Someone's taking on the Arthesian Lancers, I guess. Not what we have for this evening, for sure. Not in this ship. Really not in any ship that I own currently. Oh, fun news. The arbitrator is manufactured. Why is the... Okay, so the warp is being weird. That was a strange warp sequence there. Glad we got it on tape. I've seen it happen a couple times, but it's not super often. Just a weird one. Okay, we've got 4 signatures in this system, so let's get to our safe, or reasonably close to it. And we'll scan down these signatures and see what we've got. But yeah, the arbitrator has been manufactured. I have it in my spare ship's station container until I have the skills to fit all the modules that I want to put on it and actually, like, not just fit them, but use them in a way that's not terrible. So that's kind of where that is sitting. There's not a ton of skills I need to train for that. Nevertheless, there's no sense in messing with it until we're ready to do the whole thing. So need some missile skills and some extra drone skills, specifically medium drones. I just don't have that trained up yet. All the drone support skills are there, and we're actually coming very, very close to 5 mil. Here's our skill training queue, and I really just can't find anything else to fit in here without it pausing. So that tells you how close we are. We're somewhere in the mid to upper 4 millions as far as total skill points. And I'm wondering if the daily rewards have like a expiration timer where they just like auto redeem because they've been sitting in your queue for so long, because every time I log in I have like 10 to 20,000 unallocated skill points, and that's about what you get from the daily rewards. and the number of rewards that I have remaining doesn't seem to go up still. So I'll just show you. There we go. So this is everything that we've managed to save up. Oh, the scan bonus there. And yeah, that's okay. First shot is a wormhole. That's always good. Might not need to scan anything else in the system then. Yeah, I should have come here in the first place. Don't know why I didn't. Let's make sure up and down is good-ish. There we go. That's a little too close. Yeah, hopefully this one is not end of life. That would be ideal. Go ahead and warp in, see what we've got. I do love that no one is in this system besides me currently. That's always a great thing. Recover those, we'll relaunch them if we need to scan down anything else. This looks like a very strong wormhole though. Has not yet begun its natural cycle of decay. Holy crap. Okay. So since I've started doing exploration, this is only the second wormhole I've seen that's this fresh. It hasn't had its stability disrupted, can do larger ships, and leads to unknown parts of space. That's amazing. So let's bounce off of something here and then go do some wormhole diving. Yeah, so basically at least 24 hours left on it. That's great. The stream's only 3 hours, so even if we went long, we're not in any risk of that collapsing behind us. Let's get on in there and see what it's got for us. Also, because there's no one in this system, I'm guessing I will be the first person in this wormhole system, at least from this system today, which is kind of awesome. There we go. Enter. Nice quiet system like this usually means no one's following us in, which is always great. No one's going to steal our discoveries out from under us, nor attempt to blow us up in the middle of discovering them. Oh, there's so many signatures in here. Okay. Let us bookmark the exit. Okay, it's going default 2 days, correct. And let's see about making a safe, because it doesn't look like I've been in this system yet. Ooh, she's a tiny system. Teeny tiny. I think this is a C3 based on the combat sites. Come on. There we go. Warp to within 100k. Huh. I was rating with a party of 97. Okay. Welcome everyone. Thank you so much. Appreciate the raid, and always love someone also doing wormholes. Welcome everybody. Let me get back on track here and making a save, because I totally missed that with all the excitement. Howdy everyone, welcome to the stream. Appreciate you guys hanging out. Doing some wormhole diving. Literally just got in this wormhole, so you've missed absolutely nothing. So excellent timing for everybody. Stay as long as you want, chat, and if chatting's not your thing, lurk, that's also okay. We welcome everybody. Let's get in here. Alright, let's get some probes launched and see what this wormhole has for us. Hopefully something good. Like I said, I think I'm the first one in here from the system we came from, at least. Everything should be nice and fresh. And there are quite a few of you. All right. So what were you guys up to before you came over here? Also wormhole stuff, or were you getting up to something else? Yeah, we're just gonna try and do some exploring, see find some data sites, relic sites, really anything. You know how the wormhole stuff goes. There is a gas site in here, which is awesome. We're not far from our venture, so if we run out of other sites to run, we might come back and end the night with that. Okay, data site. We do like a good data site, and that's no, we'll have to switch modules. I thought for sure we'd have the data analyzer equipped. That's usually how it goes, but not tonight apparently. Alright, what have we got? Ah, it's an unsecured. Why are they always unsecured? Okay, so definitely need to invest in some sort of chip that can run those, because we run into them all the time. Those in the Forgotten Relic sites. I know they're not supposed to be like the most profitable things, but I would love to just be able to do them, because sometimes that's all you can find. So maybe a Nestor. I already have some of our battleship skills, so that would make sense. I don't know what else would run them necessarily. Maybe a Stratios? Okay, that's the guest site locked down. It's a barren, so not like super fruitful or anything. Go here next, I guess. Alright, let's see what this guy is. Wait, is this... dumb. Alright, well, we're gonna need to increase the radius of the scan probes here in a second, once they're done. Unless it just happens to be in the middle. Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, I'll have to start with 8. Okay, no worries. Always gotta start somewhere, right? Okay. I'm gonna guess that this is our exit wormhole based on the location it just picked. I'm gonna get it a little bit further down just so we can identify before I, like, guarantee that conclusion. But I don't want to fully scan it down because we already have it bookmarked, and I don't want to like accidentally look at it later if we're trying to jump to a new wormhole. So I usually leave those not completely scanned if I can. It is a wormhole and it's right on our bookmark. So yep, that's our exit. Let's go ahead and shift our attention over here. it looks like 4AU is gonna cut it for this, so we'll just keep it right there. I know Chlorokin said he likes wormhole content. Or any of you guys wormholers, or do you just prefer to watch it? I know I have stuff like that where like I live to watch it, but I would never do it personally. It's okay if it's not your thing. Almost got it. Also, if you guys... Space is the only real space. Okay. That tells me what I need to know there. Yep, 100%. Because I stream, I don't currently live in wormholes. My corporation does have like a wormhole operation, but like I can't stream that for obvious reasons. But I am thinking about making an alt just so I can join in on that stuff. Yeah, that'd be awesome. So I think once my training queue stops auto training, because I am still an alpha clone, I will probably make an alt to use that training and start training specifically for living in a wormhole. That sounds pretty good to me. I know this is going to be controversial, but in a lot of ways I think it's safer than any other kind of space. Just because you don't show up in local. So like, you can hide, and people don't know you're there. I mean, at the very least, I feel like it's a lot safer than null or lowsec. For that reason. Maybe not safer than highsec. If you're paying attention to highsec, you're pretty safe, typically, but... I'd say the same thing for JSpace, so... Of course, there's a bunch of you watching, so you might come prove me wrong, who knows. That's true. Yeah, the stress levels are lower because I don't see anyone else in local. That's very true. Another wormhole. Alright, so I don't know if this was connected to another system before, or if any of these other wormholes go to like other high-sec systems, but I'm not finding a lot of relic and data sites that we would be able to run in this ship. But I am finding a lot of wormholes. So we can use this as gateway to some other stuff. It's always good. Like, I don't know, for me, the idea of just like finding a nice wormhole system and living there seems really nice. There's a lot of times when I don't leave my base system on a normal day anyway. So just running all the content in my system, yeah, too narrow. That's all right. I see. There we go. That's probably not gonna find it either. That's okay. But yeah, just running all the content in my home system, and then moving on from there. It's kind of what I do anyway. The only difference is I'd have to scan down the gate to move to the next system. So it seems like a natural choice, honestly. Yeah, basically. Just slip in under the radar and do what you gotta do. Now, because most of what I've done is just wormhole diving from high sec, I've never been able to like completely clear a wormhole of content. I just don't have the necessary ships and stuff for it. But like if I was working with my corp in their wormhole, I'm sure that sucker gets cleared like every day. There we go, another wormhole to explore. Where's that? Okay. This, I would guess, is over this way. Alright, let's see what this is. Hopefully something good. I mean, if it's another wormhole, it's another wormhole, but... yeah, it's a wormhole. Yeah, so I'm guessing this is attached to some other high-sec system, probably. Or maybe lower null, and some other explorers have come in and cleaned it out. The high-sec connection is nice and fresh, though. So I was really hoping I'd be the first one in here, but I guess it's not looking like that's the case. There we go. This is also a wormhole. I'm guessing this is our exit, right? Yeah. And then there's just this guy. So for those of you who are still here, if you haven't followed yet, please feel free. It helps the channel a lot. And yeah, you'll get notifications when we go live, obviously, so you don't miss out on anything. Otherwise, like I said, just feel free to hang out, chat, lurk, whatever flavor is your kind of thing. Thank you, moderator. Updating the messages there. This one's proven to be a little more difficult to scan down. Usually that means like Forgotten Relic site or unsecured data site. But we'll finish scanning it down and see what we end up with here. And then we'll start seeing where these other wormholes go. Hopefully somewhere good. Data site, okay. And top bottom is pretty much good. And it is unscared. Ah. Alright, nothing to do here but check out the other wormholes. So, start at the top. Now, if there were lower null connections in here, I mean, it's not impossible, but I would expect to see a little bit of traffic, especially with it being such a small system. Dangerous zone in parts of space. Okay, so it's an option if we just need a connection, but not my first choice. Seems to always be empty. Yeah, that's what I usually do. I try not to go anything above a C3. But I do prefer to hit like C1, C2. Dangerous, okay. Again, not my first choice. Door has been through before. Yeah, and like based on what's here, I would guess another explorer has been through. But possibly someone without the gas harvesting skills, because that's low. Alright, low security, but it's reaching the end of its natural lifetime. Dadgone it. I do need to scan 5 cans in low sec to finish the air career stuff, but I'm not going to be doing an EOL. That is okay. And let's see what this last one has for us. Okay, so first two are C4-5. Third one is low sec. And this guy is C4-5. Okay. So basically, we just need to go through one of these to connect. If you live in high sec, just float along the holes. That tool will help a lot. Yeah, that's basically the idea. So I think this one's EOL also. First one was fine as far as lifespan of the hole still, so I guess we'll start there and see if we can get a connection to something a little bit less dangerous. I mean, the alternative is going back to high sec and trying to find another hole, but yeah, doesn't look like anyone's trying to collapse it or anything. Yeah, I think that'll be okay for now. I know C5s have a lot more traffic in them than C4s typically, so that'll do. Okay, nothing on D-scan. Save this. And let's get a look at the map. So you just kind of go hole to hole to hole until you pop back out into high sec somewhere. I mean, it's not a bad strategy. I have always kind of had it in my head to do sort of like a Lost in Space thing. You just go through the first wormhole that you scan down in each system and see where you end up. Oh yeah, that's true. that's definitely true. Alright, let's go ahead and edit the info here. Alright, put the probes out and see what we can track down. Okay, we came from over there, and that's the only signature over there. That's our exit wormhole. We'll leave that alone. And we'll start here. That's true, yeah. Like, I frequently make 44 jump trips between one of the places I operate in a Mars space and a place in Caldari space where my corp is set up, so I don't mind a couple Stargate jumps through HiSec. Yeah, as far as mapping tools, I've tried to use Evi, but it's kind of complicated. I haven't quite gotten over the learning curve there yet. Pathfinder. Okay. I will have to check that one out. Okay, we do have a wormhole here. That is what we're looking for in this system, so once we have it scanned down, we'll go check it out, see if it goes somewhere a little bit more hospitable. W space. That's cool. Dangerous unknown parts of space. Okay, that's not for us. At least, unless we find a, or we don't find a connection to something a little bit better. So let's keep on scanning here. Yeah, like I said, I'll have to check that out. Like, I liked Evi, but it just had some complications that I couldn't get over. Alright, I'm sold then. Okay, that is also a wormhole. Let's get in there. This one really easy. Nice. I do like them when they're easy. Because it seems like when you're focusing on not dying, a nice easy to use tool is the thing that you would want. That's a good note. Honestly, I think I would be okay. I'm decently good at bookmarking. Dangerous. Okay. Alright, back to safe here. Scan down the next hole.
Warp drive active.
Or signature, or whatever we can find here. And even if we don't find any loot, we're getting to see quite a bit of J-space in the process, so that's always a bonus. But loot is still good. Yeah, I've only not bookmarked the exit a couple times, so I'd say I'm pretty good. Of course, now that I've said that, I'm sure I've jinxed myself, and it will happen at least once tonight. Okay, another wormhole. Alright, let's see where you go.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, I mean, that's... Without the third-party tools, you don't get to see as much of that. Just like a list of bookmarks, and doesn't quite have the same effect. Okay, unknown parts of space. We'll take that. Let's bounce off something here. Probably the safe, just because. And we'll come back and explore the sky. Okay, that was at least 4 hours. That's good. Yeah, it would be really cool to see the path that you took, especially in the case like you're talking about where you just go through, even if it's a end-of-life wormhole, and you just pop out somewhere else.
Warp drive active.
Alright, here we go. Did I not grab my probes? No, I have my probes, so someone else was in there. Alright, we're going to save location. Alright, D-scan is clear. Look at a safe creation.
Warp drive active.
And if people didn't know what we were talking about, they'd think there was like a beautiful mind conversation going on in the comments there. Kinda awesome. Okay, C1. I do like that. Alright, let's see what this first one is. Top bottom, come down just a touch. A nice big system, I do like that. Okay, a lot of movement to be expected. Back up. I know which one the exo wormhole is, so that's good. Moved itself right underneath the bookmark. Okay, we got a relic site. That is a good sign. Okay, and it is a ruined site. Perfect. Let's go check that out right now.
Warp drive active.
Cool. Thanks so much for the follow. Appreciate that. If we can get our birch to work. Huzzah.
Warp drive active.
It does indeed.
Warp drive active.
There we go. Take that.
Warp drive active.
Alright, one down. 5 to go.
Warp drive active.
I hate these so much. Alright. Up this way, maybe. go.
Hard drive active.
That's in here.
Hard drive active.
Good. One hit point left. Gotta love it. Holy crap. Alright. Couple things there.
Hard drive active. Hard drive active.
Sometimes small groups make the biggest maps. Get all that. Alright. Okay. And semi-loosen. Um, I got it.
Hard drive active.
A slow day. Good lord. Imagine. That sounds like a massive map,
Hard drive active.
but kind of awesome, so. There we go. And that makes sense. Alright.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Yeah, unfortunately my corp's not like dedicated to wormholes. They have a group that does it, but it's not like the corp's only focus. Okay. Yep.
Warp drive
Rid of
active.
this. Alright, back to scanning. See what else this hole has for us. Hopefully something good. Yeah, as far as wormholes go, don't live in one, but I agree being in a high sec static would probably be kind of annoying. Yeah, I'm sure the errands do die pretty quickly. Oh goodness. Okay, probes and map. What else do you have for us, Mr. J-Space? Start 2. Aha, I see another relic site. 2 more relic sites. Oh no, it's on the line. It's on the line. Never mind. Just 1 relic site. Giving me an echo. That's one way to do it. You are ruined. Perfect.
Warp drive active.
Road again. Alright, let's see if we can do these without blowing one up this time. Alright, perches are working. That's excellent.
Warp drive active.
Okay, take that. There we go.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Retirement hole, that's one I haven't heard of. So is that basically like bitter vets go there to just be left alone? So that's kind of awesome. Alright, I'm gonna need some help with that. There we go.
Warp drive active.
Not all of us are bitter yet. Oh, that's fair.
Warp drive active.
I mean, probably the most useful thing for this game, in my experience so far, seems to be a thick skin and a decent attitude. Just roll with the punches and try not to let anyone mind salt from you. Oh, this one's getting a little rough. Control button to use. Yeah, I do remember the last time I played it was, they were kind of a lot. Yeah, of course. Let's try again. That just started going not great really fast. We'll go this way. Okay. Daggone it. No, so much for not blowing one up.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, there was a period a few years ago where I played a different character altogether, and people got angry like all the time about everything.
Warp drive active.
And people definitely seem to have calmed down a lot, so that's a good thing. for sure. I mean, not just for the future of the game, but for, you know, people's hearts and blood pressure and stuff too. Oh, thank you. Watched a lot of YouTube videos to learn different strategies, and obviously using the Metamorphosis because it kind of cheats the Omega skills into my possession anyway. Oh, some of them. There we go. System cores have been showing up in the weirdest places lately.
Left drive active.
Yeah, I think it's a coherence bonus you get from the Metamorphosis. That's equal to what you'd get from the covert op ships. Which I can't fly, but I can fly this, so that's why I picked it.
Active.
Also helps that the price has gone down a lot. I know these used to be a lot more expensive than 40 mil. It's about what I got this one for. Okay.
Left drive active.
Alright, one more can. And we should be good. That's fair. I have a couple, and I will probably own more before my career is over.
Left drive active.
But if I had the skills to do the normal ships, I would do the normal ships. I do love that this has the warp core stability bonus built in, though. I think that's great. No, you're good. It's more of like a looks thing. I always thought the the Society of Conscious Thought ships were a little strange looking. Especially like the Sunesis and some of their other stuff. Yeah. The Metamorphs isn't bad. Hey, Bindi, thanks so much for the follow. Appreciate that. I hate these things. I'm like super duper far away from anything. Where are you, system core? You. Okay. You from what? It said 2, right? Okay. If I have to hit every node, I'll hit every node. Unless it's under here. It's under there, isn't it? Okay. Of course you would. Well, that's that. Let's try again. I mean, it's a really beefy ship to put it in the hands of someone who just has Starship Operation level 1. So I kind of get it. Finally. Go. What do we have for cans? Nothing. Back to the sea.
Warp drive active.
I mean, that said, though, I may end up in one of the battleships or something eventually, too, just because, like, I already have 2 of the ships, so I might as well just finish the collection, right? Okay, back to scanning. Honestly, not sure what I would do with the battleship. At least not currently. Now, the battle cruiser I'd probably use for, like, wormhole combat sites. But I still kind of need some more skills to make it worthwhile. My missile skills are, like, real bad, and gunnery skills are also not great, so... That'd be fun, actually. Okay, gas site. Look at other signatures floating around here too. First one was ordinary perimeter, so we're obviously not going to touch that. That's a sizable perimeter. So that's an option. Like end of the stream, don't have anything else to do kind of thing. There was the gas site in the first wormhole though, that's just a little closer to home. And speaking of wormholes, here's another one. Okay, got that. Since we're in the area, may as well just get this too. Alright, I'm gonna have to go just a touch bigger. Cover all the base of the sphere is covering. I wish you could kind of go like halfway between 1 AU and 2 AU. A lot of times it seems like you could get more accurate than that, but they're like the little red bubble is poking out of your scanning area just a touch. I mean, I guess I could custom adjust the probes, but this is a lot of work. What is that? That is a ruined angel site. Nice. Let's go ahead and check that out right now.
Warp drive active.
Nice. Yeah, with what I have right now in the Metamorphosis, I've been doing 8 AU and then usually going straight to 2 AU. As long as it doesn't, like, do a line or a circle or something. Okay, perch worked. Excellent. Nice. Yeah, that's the dream at the moment.
Warp drive active.
We'll get there. I just gotta save up enough to buy some Plex. Or convince enough people to use my referral link. Yeah. That would be the tough part. Okay. Well, didn't expect to find that, but there it is. I will take it gladly. I will take that. That should get us there, actually. I do love the angel sites. They seem to have really good loot most of the time.
Warp drive active.
Oop.
Warp drive active.
One carbon. Thank you so much for that. I was just saying how angel sites had great loot.
Active.
Interesting. I honestly haven't followed it closely enough to make a determination, but
Warp drive
I feel like I've usually gotten really good loot out of the angel sites above everything else, but that could just be like a personal bias. There we go.
warp drive active.
Yeah, typically I'll keep scanning until I find a relic or data site, and then I'll just go ahead and jump on it
Warp
in
drive
case someone else comes in. I don't want them to, like, snag it from me. But, like, I pull my probes in while I'm doing this, so I'm harder to spot on D-scan. Interesting. Down here.
Warp drive active.
I have had that happen. I'm not gonna lie. I have been in a site and had a low-key decloak like 20 kilometers away from me. Thankfully I saw it while it was in its like unable to target period and got the heck out of there, but
Warp drive active.
yeah, that's literally the closest I've come so far. Knock on wood. I'd knock on the desk, but it's glass, so that ain't gonna help nothing.
Warp drive active.
What points you are actually... That's true. That's assuming they don't have the alpha to just like hit me all at once. Which, you know, a Loki probably would. But yeah, sometimes I know they don't, so
Active.
that's why we've got the warp core stabilizer. Just so we can be extra slippery. Like I said, thankfully haven't had to use it yet. But it's there in case we ever need it. Ease. Alright, back to the safe.
Warp drive active.
1 carbon. Yeah, true on that. And the old not getting blocked thing, that's what this is for. So I can get a little bit of an alarm if someone starts targeting me. If I hear my ship start targeting someone by itself, I know I need to get out of dodge. But yeah, I imagine an interdictor would be a bad day. So I do not have any kind of propulsion modules on this, so getting out of that would be rough. That's actually one of the biggest reasons I would prefer to be in a covert ops, because they can mount the interdiction nullifiers. So it's just that one more thing you don't have to worry about too much. Okay, so that one is a line. The one I'm on is not. Good to know. Oh yeah, no, it's already overpowered, honestly. If it could fit nullifiers, it would just be, like, so far beyond. No one would fly co-ops, they would all buy Metamorphosis. It'd be like the Superman of exploration ships. You can just do everything. They gotta at least pretend to have some kind of balance, right? Okay, there's the central Sansha. Honestly, I think we might go ahead and just scan this one down since we're here. Alright, zoom out just a touch. Okay, let's pull these in. And shovels first.
Flash drive active.
Oh, I forgot to switch modules. That's okay, we'll do it at the perch. Oh, I do that all the time. Alright, hopefully that one's not too far out. Oh, it's way too far out. Okay. I thought I might have hit it just a little early, and it appears that is the case. Unless they're still on grid. No, they're still on grid. Okay, that works. Especially since we need to deploy our depot here. Extra distance does not upset me at all. Ideally, this is something I would do at the safe, not on my perch, but we are pretty far away, so is okay, I think. Yeah, I've done some scanning with like the Venture and stuff with just basic probes, and it works pretty well, so I probably don't need the extra thing. I just haven't gotten around to changing it yet, but that is a valid point. I think it's only worth like 2 points of scan strength anyway, so it's not like a huge difference. I think that went in the loot container. Don't. There we go. Alright, let's scoop this. And let's go ahead and check out one of these cans here.
Drive active.
I was considering going with the Astero, but because of the calibration limitations, you're kind of locked into either Data or Relic with the Astero, which is why I ultimately went with the Metamorphosis. So switching out to switching it out so that I have both modules on here and not having to swap them, it does make some sense. Okay, repair.
Hard drive active.
Which I guess the next time I pull up the mobile depot, I could just do it then, because you can refit right there.
Hard drive active.
So yeah, I'll probably do that. Yeah, it's a good little ship. And if you want the versatility of like doing both, it's one of the best ways to go, in my opinion. At least as an alpha. You're probably Omega, so Covert Ops is also a really solid ship choice. So if you have the what you need for that, that's always a good choice too. Alright. Trackball's getting sticky. Don't love that.
Hard drive active.
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna risk taking something into wormholes and you have the skills to make it perform, it's a good choice. Yeah, all three of you are one away from something. That's interesting. Okay.
Hard drive active.
Yeah, that's honestly, I'm okay with that. I have no intention of killing anyone in wormholes. That's not my style. I've even left sites before when I've seen that someone else is already there doing it. I'm not a PvPer, like, at all. And while, like, there are ships that I could fly to take them if I wanted to, it's just not what I do. I mean, there's over 7,000 star systems in the game. I think we can all find some content without killing each other. Unless, like, that's the point of whatever content you're running, like PvP, faction warfare stuff. In which case, like, everyone knows what they're getting into, and that's fine. But yeah, like, for me personally, I don't want to hunt other explorers. And if you do that, if that's your thing, I mean, more power to you. I'm not here to judge anyone's fun. It's just not what I would call fun. Mm-hmm. I mean, yeah, in a way it's teaching, so like, again, if that's your thing, no judgments. I did consider Signal Cartel, but like I do want to do some faction warfare. Just to try it out, really. So I want to have the option open, but I want to do that in like a way where everyone knows what they're getting into.
Warp drive active.
Nice. Yeah, I mean that's pretty much where my character is going to be for a little bit, so. I mean, I've been saving up skill points so I can go a little bit past the 5 million, but dang it. Yeah, I've heard that faction warfare can be pretty lucrative. I do like the mining and industry thing too, so I do get down on plenty of that. But yeah, I've definitely heard faction warfare can be lucrative, and like I say, I'm tempted to try it just to see what it's about. Like I've looked up fits and some strategies, and I'm just trying to get skills to a place where I won't just be instantly murdered. Oh jeez, okay. Oh, this one just does not want me to win here. Nice. Alright. Alright, we're done. This one's gonna explode. Like a tradition, I have to blow up at least one, right?
Warp drive active.
Okay. Yeah, come on. You can do it. Alright, off to the safe. Go to the perch.
Warp drive active.
Yep, nothing left. That's good. Very good. See you in a bit. Alright, we have our central angel site. We'll head there now.
Warp drive active.
And let's see if we can land the perch just a touch closer to the actual site. Alright, that should do. Yep, that did it. Alright, and this site is only starting with 5 cans, so I probably don't need to blow one up. Only in the 6 can sites do I really need to blow one up. At least that's my hope. Okay. Really? Really? Howdy, howdy. How's it going? Goodness gracious. Like, come on. We're gonna have to start that one over. That's just not going our way. That was a lot better. A lot better. Alright, back to the perch. Let's get in there for this next one. I will take this opportunity to remind everyone, if you haven't followed yet, please feel free. Gets you notifications, helps out the channel, so kind of a win-win, especially if you're enjoying what you're seeing. Otherwise, love chatting with everyone, and feel free to participate in the chat over here, or if lurking is more your thing, lurk away. It's roughly the same as far as how much damage I take, so. Alright, let's pop that. Okay. There we go. Okay, got all that. And back to the perch. Two more cans at this site. And haven't even looked in the loot cans, so I have no idea how we're doing so far. But this particular wormhole, we had to go too deep to find it. But it has been lucrative for us. So I'm sure we are doing decently well. I swear I did not know where that was. It certainly looked like I did, though. cans to go.
Hard drive active.
Yes, that's a game that one can't play, but two can. I know it's lame, but it's like my favorite joke from that movie. And if you know what movie I'm talking about, props to you. I think it's down. Or middle, apparently. Okay, well, there you go. I'll take that.
Hard drive active.
Zoidberg blueprint. That's more than worth its weight in kilobytes, I guess. I don't know what they're saved on. USB drives. I'll take it anyway. That's excellent. I actually got one just the other night, so I'm very surprised to see another one so quickly. That's... Okay. That was the last hand, wasn't it? Yes, it was. Let's get to our safe. Got a bit more scanning to do in this wormhole. See if there's anything else in here for us. I think it's already given us like 3 different sites to run, which is awesome. No complaints here. Alright, let's get the probes out. See what else is out here. Don't love the radio menu at this very moment. Alright, start there. Another relic site. Nice. It looks like there's another one over here as well. It's not a line, right? Oh, that's its own site. Apparently. We'll take that. So hopefully one of them will be one for us to run. Okay, that's a ruined Grista. Nice. And this is probably where this one is. And a ruined angel. So we'll start with the Grista, I guess. But before we do that, let's switch our modules, this time in the safe. since those are both relic sites. And technically we won't switch the modules, we'll just take one of these out and put in the relic analyzer. We don't really need the 2 points of scan strength. And if we do, we have it in the hold, so we can pop it in if we really desperately need it, but I think it'll be more convenient to switch one of the modules out for one of these range finding arrays in the event that we need it than it is to just switch the analyzers all the time. Let's use the fitting service. Like I said, this time we're going to take out one of these. We're actually going to move this down because I prefer to have the relic analyzer on top. And we'll put this in. Okay, let's scoop this to cargo and drop it in the mobile depot holds. Now, let's go check out this relic site.
Warp drive active.
And get ready to make our perch. Hopefully that was actually far enough away. I'm not sure if it was or not, because it really came up fast. Alright, it was. Good. Like, all of a sudden it said, like, 1,000. I'm like, holy cow, that's quick. Yeah, we're still pretty close to everything.
Warp drive active.
That is a-okay, though. Means we'll be able to go back and forth a lot faster, which is good. Okay. Not over here. Got it. Okay. Dang it. We're close. They're not there. Got it. And back to the perch.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Let's see what we've got here. Okay, sure. Helpful. Actually, we're gonna go this way. And that works.
Warp drive active.
Looks like this side actually had 7 cans. That's great.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, the first two wormholes didn't have much for us, but in this third one, it has been paying in tenfold. Plus, I really love the decor in this site. The monolith, super cool. I love the homage to 2001. I think it's so good. Okay. I love when like books and movies and TV shows make references to other popular media. What the? No. Warp.
Warp drive.
I'm gonna sit here while you slowly approach something that's 250 kilometers away.
Warp drive.
Let's see. Ever done a sightseeing tour to the Eve Gate? Fixed monolith and the dead ends. So I didn't actually do a sightseeing tour, but I did have a wormhole dump me out in the dead end system. So I did get to see the monolith as a result of that. And yeah, it was pretty awesome. I really do need to like do the full tour of all the historical sites in Eve. I'll probably wait till I'm Omega and I have the covert ops cloak before I do all that. It'll be okay.
Warp drive active.
Oh, that's kind of cool, actually. I don't know what all there would be to get up to in that area. Like I said, I didn't stay very long. I was just there because the wormhole sort of dumped me in the area, but it was a really cool area. I imagine you basically just got to see everyone as they came through for tours and stuff.
Warp drive
Really
active.
had regular sightseeing tours back then. Yeah, should have tried. Oh, jeez. I mean, it is a system where you can do that, so it makes sense that you would. But yeah, like you can't even do a sightseeing tour without someone trying to explode you anymore.
Warp drive active.
And that is actually why I want the cloaking device. I can just do my sightseeing, not be bothered, not be unalived. I mean, that's fair. So what you do is you like cut a deal with the tour agencies and you provide protection for their group. Basically, you don't kill them if they pay you a certain amount. that. Alright, let's try up here, I guess. No. There we go.
Warp drive active.
Okay. I mean, it's a lot easier to just blow them up and take what's left. I'll fully admit that.
Warp drive active.
But there is a racketeering opportunity for someone out there, if that's your thing. Alright, I think that was the last can. It was indeed. So we can get rid of our perch, even though we're warping there. And we can head to our... Actually, we can just head to the next site.
Warp drive.
We already have it scanned down. We're actually pretty close to it, too. Now that might have been too far away. Don't know yet. Nope. It's on grid.
Drive active.
I mean, yeah, that's... I think that's the real-world history of racketeering as well. They charge you for protection, but protection only goes so far as them not blowing you up. And sometimes, you know, not even that, so... Why would you pay them for that level of uncertainty? Okay. Go this way, I guess. Alright, apparently it's going to be another one of the hit every single egg things. We got there though.
Warp drive active.
So yes, let that be a lesson to all you pirates out there. Honor your commitments so that other pirates can also engage in racketeering with some kind of success.
Warp drive active.
I know it's asking for a lot, but... It's for your fellow pirates. Okay. That's okay. I mean, can't be good at everything. Or so I've been told. And honestly, like, success rate, I don't feel matters that much. If it's fun, it honestly doesn't matter if you're good at it or not. Like, I don't know if any of you guys do board games, but like, I love Settlers of Catan. And like, I know how to play it in a way that would win, but that's not how I have fun with it. So I play for fun, even though it makes me suck at the game. It's like, why would you play a game if you're not having fun with it? Yeah, it's definitely one of my all-time favorite board games. I rarely win, but I still love it. So, if you're having fun, I think that's really the goal. All right, public service announcement over. Welcome, Lord Halo Kuwai. I'm sure I'm butchering that, and I apologize. All right, let's see if we can find something to tame that a little bit more. Okay. I'm going to need just a touch of help with that. Let's try it. That'll help enough. Alright, 3 cans to go at the site. There we go.
Drive active.
Okay. Oh geez, okay. Go this way. That again. I can't take that right now. Can take that. What does that leave? 1 in can? 2. I already did my 1-2 can joke, so I won't say it again. For which you are all welcome. Technically, it's not even my joke, it's from a movie. but it is bad, so. I used that one move ago. I think there's one more. Yep. One more and then back to scanning. I'm impressed. This wormhole's actually kept us really busy.
Drive active.
We're doing like 5 or 6 sites just in this one wormhole. They're kind of awesome. Yeah. And that's pretty much today, apparently. I'll gladly take it, though. Come on. Hurry up. Alright, back to the safe. Go to the perch.
Drive active.
Doing pretty good. I'm terminally lazy. That's funny. Nice. Now I can't leave my terminal. Oh, that's fair. I've actually been thinking that I need to start running again. It has been a long time, so I'll be starting from scratch, basically. But it'd just be a good thing to do. I'm mostly sedentary, so it would not hurt to get a little bit of exercise. Cover everything. Looks like it. Nice. That's just a touch out of my price range, but if you got the money, why the heck not? Yep. Feel like this is where it'd be convenient to have a 3 AU. But that's okay. Hammer 999. I'm sorry to hear that you're having issues with a mission. I haven't done a ton of missions, so I don't know how much help I'll be, but I know a lot of people here in the chat have a lot of experience, so. Oh, it's like a career agent mission? Okay. Yeah, thank you for the lookup, Ista. As far as I know, the best way to counter webs is really just to have propulsion modules. And enough DPS to kill anyone who's webbing you. Oh, no. That is rough, actually. By chance, was it the, one of the Soldier of Fortune missions? Okay, there's a mission in there where the point is actually to get your ship destroyed. So that might be what you're encountering. Yeah, it's intended for you to not escape with your ship intact. There's a couple of them in that mission chain. There's one where you like use your ship as a bomb, and then there's another one where you like attack a pirate base and you just get absolutely swarmed. Which ruined. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, so that's probably what you're running into. I don't know what it would take to just wipe that pirate gang out, but I think it would be a lot. Because they throw a whole bunch of stuff at you. It's pretty intense, from what I remember.
Warp drive active.
Yeah. When you looked it up, what did it say the victory trigger for that one was?
Warp drive active.
Because like I remember doing the mission, but I don't remember like what the objective was really.
Warp drive active.
That's right. So when you first warp in, there should be like one lone ship, and you should be able to take that one on and kill it. And once that one dies, that's when all the others warp in and basically just wreck you. At least that's how mine was. 3 ships. Okay. Interesting. That is a little unusual. Don't like that. Like, I need something here. Oh, jeez. Okay. Use anything? No. More bad stuff. Okay. Every time. Thank you, Chad. Appreciate the assist on that. Oh my, okay. And yeah, that's as much as I can do, and Let's try that again. That went south very quickly. There we go.
Warp drive active.
I think you'll probably have to form a fleet with him for you both to enter the mission site together.
Warp drive active.
Which, once he's logged in, I'm sure he can set that up. There we go.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, that does take a minute.
Warp drive active.
Okay. There we go. I'll take that.
Warp drive active.
1, 2, 4 cans left, looks like.
Warp drive active.
Right. Not in that corner. Not in that one. We're gonna try over here first, I think. I found the system core, but I need a little bit of help taking it down. And of course there's nothing helpful that I can get to. Love that. Alright, let's try again. There we go. That was a little bit better. And worth it. At least it looks like it was. We got 3 cans left. Alright, let me grab a drink real quick too. Wicked dry mouth going on. Never fun. Had kind of a garlic heavy dinner, which might explain it. Oh. Oh, jeez. Okay. Bammer, if you're still here and needing assistance, I think our mutual friend is in a position to give you some aid now. Thank you, moderator. Appreciate that. And looks like we've got one more can in this site. Automated response. What's your name? That's an awesome name. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of jealous of the name. That's great. And back to the safe. Get rid of the perch. Double check no cans left. That is the case. Alright, let's find ourselves another site. Oh my. Everyone's offering cheap views tonight. Be a lucky man if that's what I was looking for. Thank you, moderator. I appreciate it. Oh, goodness. Okay, that's our exit wormhole. I already have the best viewers, so I don't need to buy any. Everyone here is sufficiently appropriately priced. I'll say that. At least for my budget, which is, you know, like 0. That is in fact laughing face. That's amazing. That's amazing. I've always wanted to do a character name like that, like a random error or something. But when it comes time to actually like do your character name and stuff, I never think of it. So. Why, I'm sure the circle was like just outside one of the bubbles or something. So I'm saying I need that like 1.5 AU setting. A data site. I do love a data site. Like, I almost don't want to end the stream at 10 because, like, we're just finding so many sites in this wormhole. It's crazy. I think this is legitimately the most sites I've ever found in one wormhole. It is unsecured though, so that's not one for us, unfortunately. And there is but one, it appears, left in the system for us. This one, I don't know why it moved, but it should be our exit wormhole. It's like, let's see what this is. Hopefully another site for us to run. That would be fantastic. But if not, oh, wormhole. Okay. Looks like we will be heading back through our chain and probably closing out with a little bit of ninja gas harvesting. Gas huffing. Because it's not really called harvesting in that sense, but same idea. I'll have to check the fit on the Venture because I don't know if it's set for gas huffing or ore mining. Alright. Run the chain back here.
Drive active.
And with the time we have left, it'll probably just be like one load of gas, but that's how the ninja huffing works anyway, so that will do just fine. Come on. There we go. Alright, it still had at least 4 hours on it.
Warp drive active.
Now, I do recall when we left this one, someone was scanning in here. Seems like there's a couple of new signatures, actually. Yeah, for the gas sites, I'm less concerned about the rats and more concerned about, like, other players. So typically I'll go to the very center of the cloud and just stay there nice and tight to it. So if someone cloaky wants to cuddle up to me, they'll have to break their cloak to do it. And the gas site is still here. That's excellent. Okay, yep. That's plenty of time. Alright, so let's go ahead and jump through there. While we're jumping, let's go ahead and stack everything in our container here. Okay. We have a new personal record. Before we even do any gas harvesting, 155 million ISK estimated value for the evening. And it was all literally from that one wormhole. That's insane. And it doesn't even factor in these blueprints, which are also like decently valuable. So yeah, that's great.
Warp drive active.
That's great. Very happy with that. No, not bad at all. Yeah, my previous record was 116 million. And that included a little bit of gas from a gas site, so... yeah. For it to not even have gas included in that, that's crazy. Like I said, it has those blueprints. I don't know the value of this one necessarily. But the Zeugma, if you can get the resources to actually manufacture them, they're worth a pretty penny. And it's got 3 runs on it. So yeah, very glad to be bringing that home.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Yeah, the problem is just getting the resources to make them. They're reasonably expensive and kind of rare in the data sites, so I don't even have enough to make one yet. That's a problem for another time. Let's check out our venture. See if she is currently fit as we need her. No, it's not. So let's fix it. Alright, and back out we go. Yeah, basically. And then the other integrated analyzers the same way. They're worth like 67 million, but like 55 million of that is parts, so.
Warp drive.
There's almost no profit if you're buying the parts, which sucks. Nevertheless, awesome to have the blueprints. So for the price of the parts, I can have my own Zeugma. Not that I would personally take it into a wormhole. They are good equipment, and I'm glad that I will be able to sell them for a decent amount once I have the parts to manufacture them. But I do like having my 3 pickup slots instead of just 1, so that's probably like the biggest thing for me. And I think the like hacking and analyzing bonuses are about the same as just using the normal module, at least for my current situation. Or actually, it might even be a little lower, I'm not sure. Okay. I feel like I've heard of the Black Class implant, but I'm not sure what all it does. I assume it like boosts some of the aspects of the module in some way. Also imagine it's expensive. Okay. Oh, well, that would be nice, yeah. Then it doesn't matter that you have no HP. Okay, so that's why the integrated matters in that case. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so we are going to save location. Approach the center. It's very pink. Basically what happened last time I harvested gas also. Very, very pink. That's fair. Yeah, it also seems like kind of a lot of ISK to take into a wormhole with you. Even in just the Zoigma, that's like 400 something million ISK by itself. Makes you a very juicy target, especially when you do not have a cloaking device. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just not the move, in my opinion. Like, will it deliver best results? Probably, but at the same time, there's a practicality factor to consider too. Now, maybe if I was cruising around with a Nester, it wouldn't hurt to have one on there. Save my other module slots for more combat-oriented stuff, so I can clear those unsecured and forgotten sites. and still hack them if I wanted to. And then, like, at least the value of your ship would only be like 50% analyzer, and then everything else. I honestly don't know if anyone actually explores in an Esther or not. It has the highest scan bonus strength of any of the ships I've seen. Especially for something that's alpha accessible. But yeah, I just don't know if anyone's using it for that. I guess for the combat probes, probably. Yeah, we've got just about 12 minutes left in the stream. Yeah, it is. The only reason I would even consider it is, I mean, number one, being an alpha, it gives me access to higher skin strength bonuses than I could otherwise get as an alpha, and number two, I'm already going to have training in MR battleships, so it's not as skill intensive for me, because I'm just adding the Galente ship tree in there, which mostly I will already have because I want to fly the Astero and the Stratios, so going that extra step to get the Nestor is not that unreasonable. But yeah, if you're not already going to be trained into at least half of what you need for it, it would be pretty skill intensive to get into. Oh, yeah, I mean, for sure. I guess there is more to it than just sitting in the pilot seat. But yeah, anyway, got about 10 minutes left in the stream. Might go a couple minutes longer just to get a little bit more of this gas. We'll see how long the rats hold off for. But if you've been watching and you haven't followed yet, we would definitely appreciate a follow. And for those of you who have followed, we very much appreciate that. Thank you so much. We're glad you stuck around, chatted, and just kept us company while we did a little bit of wormhole diving. Ah, yes. Machinista, thank you so much for the follow. Officially. I kind of thought you had already, but we do appreciate it. Like I said, you've been so chatty, I kind of figured you had already done it. But yeah, we do appreciate it. And definitely appreciate the company too. Wormholes are lonely if you're by yourself. That is a fact. No, you're good. Totally good. Already got about 2.6 million in gas in the hold, not counting the regular hold. It's just a couple 100,000 worth. It's very pink. I don't know if it's just C50, if it's always pink like this, or if it's just this particular wormhole. Last cloud I was in was also pink, and I think it was C50 as well, but I can't remember for sure. Nice. There you go. Skolder, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate that. And like everyone, just correct me if I say the names wrong, because sometimes I butcher them. Yes, appreciate it. And then there's enough of you all still around that once we finish up here, I should probably pay it forward and raid someone if you guys are up for it. Well, I'm not at the warp in spot, I'm right in the center of the cloud. So the only way he could warp on top of me is if he had already been here and bookmarked the cloud. And the strategy for sitting right there is if they're cloaked, they'll be too close to the cloud when they get close enough to do anything, and they'll like be forced to decloak. So, like, even if they're warping to 0 on the cloud because they already bookmarked it, their cloak will drop as a result, which should give me enough time to get away while their targeting delay kicks in. Tom Reforged, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate that. It's not to say that there's no reason to orbit the cloud. It's also a very good strategy. Just keeping your momentum up and making yourself harder to hit. I mostly try to do faster align times and stuff. Hey, yeah, I mean, Eve has a lot to offer. There's quite a bit to it, but merchanting is an option as well, for sure. When I started playing, I pretty much just did mining, and like that was it. So obviously I've grown and expanded, and a lot of people do, because like I said, the game has a lot to offer. But there's nothing wrong with any starting point, really, as long as it's fun for you. So we're glad that you're joining the community and participating in this game that we all love so much. Now, I will say, even if you are starting strictly as a merchant, I would still go ahead and do all the career agent missions once you get past the intro and everything, just to build up enough wealth to kind of like get started with the merchant stuff. Also, the industrial agent missions will get you your first hauling ship for free at the end of those. So if you're like buying low in a system and taking it to a trade hub to sell for more or whatever, that'll get you a ship to get started with that kind of thing. So definitely always worth doing the career agents. I mean, for the most part, no. The biggest consideration, especially if you're doing the merchant thing, is like where the major trade hubs are. Jita is in Caldari space, so being Caldari can be helpful for being near the biggest trade hub in the game, and like just tending towards positive relations with the Caldari Empire. Alternatively, you could do Amar. It has the second largest trade hub in its space, and kind of has a in the background alliance with Caldari, so typically as you gain Amar standings, you also gain a little bit of Caldari standings. So you'll kind of have access to the two biggest trade hubs in the game. That would probably be the biggest consideration, as far as I know. But if anyone else knows of any good reasons to pick other empires, feel free to chime in also. I guess the other big thing is like aesthetics, and if you're wanting to do like roleplay or a storyline or something, just the backgrounds for the different races in each empire. But it really just depends on what you're wanting to do. Actually, yes. I was ordained when I worked at a Christian theme park back in the day, and I do occasionally preach at the youth group of the church that I attend now. But thank you for asking. Not many people do, believe it or not. Yeah, I appreciate it. And if you guys ever have questions about Christianity or Bible or anything like that, I'm always open to that stuff as well. And if you want like a more private forum, or like you want to do prayer requests or whatever, you can always email me at pastorcjkent@gmail.com. So I'm open to communications through there. And any questions that you have. I feel like I have heard of Word of Life, but I'm not 100% what it is. And Sandy Rav 3G, hello? Back? Alright, I might give this a couple more minutes. Technically 10 o'clock, that's when I normally sign off, but we haven't had any rats jump us yet, so we might just maybe push it a couple extra minutes. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, our youth group doesn't really follow any curriculums or anything. The youth minister just kind of like writes his own stuff. But yeah, I feel like I have heard of Word of Life, so I'm sure I encountered it somewhere along the line. I just can't remember exactly like when or where. Probably go to like 10:05 and we haven't hit any rats. We'll just we'll call it a night, even though we could get just a little more. We've actually done pretty good for the night, so I won't be mad about it. And then we can set up a raid for one of our fellow Eve players. Have to see who else is on tonight. Yes, 100%. Honestly, anyone that you can walk away from is pretty much a win. But yeah, over 150 is a pretty big win, so I will gladly take it. Give it a couple more minutes here. We're close to about 8 mil in estimated value for the gas. Not bad at all. Yeah, there we go. Broke 8 mil. I'm a little surprised how quiet the wormholes have been tonight. At least over where I am. I don't know what they're like over in other busier parts of space, but yeah, really not much going tonight, which I'm okay with. I think we saw the probes from one other person, maybe? Yeah, that's true. That's very true. Alright, 10:05. We're gonna call it. Let's head towards the exit.
Warp drive active.
About 8.5 mil. We'll just call it 9, because we got a little bit in the main cargo hold too. About 9 mil in gas. Puts us at like, conservatively, 163 total for the night. Assuming I get the gas home. I'll take that. That is a new personal best.
Warp drive active.
I don't know what that breaks down to per hour, but I think it's pretty good. That's over 50 mil an hour. But like, it's not like that's consistent either. Some nights we walk away with 30 million, and on the rare occasion we get what I've decided to dub the glory hole. We get 163 apparently.
Warp drive active.
And yeah, I'd say for being an alpha player, that's probably really good ISK per hour ratios, even when you like average it out. Probably breaks down to like 30 to 40 million an hour on average. And it's more than you can shake a stick at, for sure. At any rate, I'm happy with it, so. And I'm enjoying what I'm doing.
Warp drive active.
And that's really the point, right? Because, like, if you don't enjoy what you're doing, why are you doing it?
Permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Alright, we are getting docked up. While it is going on, let me get a raid set up for us.
I hope she still making music. Welcome to the channel.
That's true. It's not fun to be broke, for sure. I'm glad that I found some PvE content that I like. Honestly, it's most of the PvE content. Alright, come on. I get that Twitch verification login code thing.
Oh, thank you for the
Oh, I need to go to my channel. Alright, and let's see who is on. Ooh, perfect. Know exactly where we're going. I have watched this guy before, and he is very entertaining. Yeah, industry is hard if you're alpha. Not impossible, but harder. Just you have a limit on like how many things you can do at one time, and the T2 stuff is out of reach because of, you know, research being locked out for you, but it's still fun. There's a lot of T1 stuff that people buy up. Rigs is a big one, and that's huge for explorers too. So if you do exploring and you have the salvage anyway, you can buy some rig blueprints and get involved in industry also. T1 rigs sell all the time. Alright, but without further ado, let's raid our friend Chad Squatch. And raid now.
Buddy, who is clubbed up.
Alright, thanks everyone for watching. Appreciate it, and we will catch you lazy later.
Amen and good day, sir. How are you? How are you? Thank you for stopping by. What did you get up to today?